Welcome everybody to this webinar put together by Exafort. My name is Janani and I'm your host for this session. Today's topic is Salesforce.com Customer Portal Best Practices. We'll be taking a look at why well-structured customer portals are important to any business and how to get there using the Salesforce.com platform. If you cannot see my screen, please go ahead and put a message in the chat window. If everything goes smoothly today, a copy of today's webinar will also be made available on our website and other channels. We have with us today Shri Chikrur, VP of Professional Services at Exafort, and Kyle Gentry, Senior Manager, Channel Sales and Sales Operations at Corade. If you have any questions during the webinar, go ahead and type it out in the chat window and we'll get to it during the Q&A session. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, it's my pleasure to turn it over to Shri.
Great. Thank you, Janani, and hello everyone. Welcome to this webinar. Hope you're all able to see our screens here. Today we are going to talk about customer portals. What are some of the best practices, design considerations, platform capabilities, etc. We also have with us Kyle Gentry from Corade. Corade just finished implementing a customer portal on the Salesforce.com platform. So we're looking forward to hearing about the portal story at Corade. And then we'll pick up some of your questions and we'll cover those during the Q&A portion towards the end of this session. So the agenda for today is why customer portal? What are the benefits? Why would an enterprise go about building one of these? What are the typical usage patterns, use cases for customers? Why do customers go onto portal? What are some of the steps to implement a portal once you have decided that that's the direction to go? And listen to the Corade customer portal story. So what is the portal? I mean, as you probably already know, the portal is meant to be an entrance. In this case, in case of businesses, it's an entrance to a zone where as an enterprise, as a business organization, you can connect with your constituents and your customers, and that would be a zone where you can connect with your customers. So there are portals, and then there are portals. And we've all seen that. What does it do to take it right? We're going to take a look at some of those in the next few slides. And there are significant benefits of a well-structured portal, both on a tactical basis as well as strategic basis. Let's take a look at some of those. So customer has been, is, and will be a king. So once you get a customer, obviously businesses strive to keep the customer for life. As you know, new customer acquisitions are expensive. Costs are very high compared to retaining existing ones. So that's why customer retention is a big driver on why or how a good customer portal can help. And preventing even a fraction of your customers from leaving actually adds 25% to your operating profits, as found in a 2010 survey by Harvard. Now, with the emergence of social media and platforms that allow near real-time and widespread communication, we're seeing that the existing customers are able to influence new customers in a big way. Think about a time when you have used Yelp or some such site to make decisions about the products or services you purchased. So there are these and many more reasons. So it's real, can't be ignored anymore. So we should get customer portal as part of our key strategic initiative within a business if you don't already have it. Customers' preferences, we've seen them changing too over time. As you see, as generations come along, we are seeing the usage of various channels as preferred by customers. Different groups are using it differently. Telephone as a channel is shrinking. Email is probably holding right there. Web self-service, the expectations going up with the Gen X and the millennials using a little more of those. Web chat, look at the millennials. They're really, it's growing at a fast pace, and of course web search had to give a little bit out to the web chat. So this kind of tells us, as you're considering on what channels to offer your support and services to the customers. So this is why a portal as a zone to not only serve as an area of information dissemination, but also as a conversational platform becomes very important. So the challenge is to drive self-service and to keep customers coming back to self-service. So web as a portal channel is critical. We've seen that. And the cost of transaction, cost per transaction on a self-service basis on the web versus telephone there's a phenomenal difference between those. So web has become a ubiquitous medium of interaction, as well as it's a very cost-effective medium of interaction. So we also see the impact on loyalty when a portal or some web platform that customer used but were unable to resolve any issues. What is the delta? What is the hit that it took to the customer loyalty is evident. It's quite a bit. So definitely do it and get it right. Keeping customers satisfied is a global imperative, and web channel is a critical way to do that. Having said that, what do? So what should you do? Customer portal cannot be an isolated offshoot of your customer support department, customer support functions. It has to be a pervasive experience for all kinds of customers, different customer segments that you serve. So make it a part of your business strategy. I mean, it's critical for you to view it as just like you have a product strategy, you should also have a portal strategy. Don't make it a small exercise done by an isolated team. Help your customer build a connection with your business. This is a personal connection, even an emotional one. This helps on a long run. This is where a customer goes from doing just plain interactions with a company to actual engagement with a company. And this will definitely help your business. Can't be stressed enough how useful that becomes. You can also use portal to transform it into a customer engagement platform, like I said before, instead of just using it as a one-way channel to disseminate information to your customer. Provide the tools, provide the mechanisms by which customers can engage with you, both from an informational basis, conversational basis, and so on. Internally, also, once you have this lined out, this is the direction you're heading, align it with your business processes. Put the metrics on the business dashboards. Leverage this medium. Build a strategy around your customer portal.